It was July of 2014. My family and I were on vacation in Hawaii. We're all bobbing around the water right there at McKenna Beach, body surfing. The adrenaline's pumping and I'm so excited. And the next thing you know, there's no water down at the bottom, and I turn into the human dart and I just went straight into the sand. And a contusion on my spinal cord, which is a giant bruise, caused me to be paralyzed. And then the lifeguards came down and grabbed me and they put me in the ambulance. You kind of realize at that point in time that you're not moving and you're really thirsty, and you can feel the tiny little granules of sand on the back of your head, because everything that you can feel is on steroids. And then you figure out that the average itch lasts about 20 to 30 seconds before it goes away. And then you also figure out that the tear that rolls down your face is all based on the angle that the nurses leave you in the bed. It's a pretty interesting experience.
November 17th, 2014, I suffered a severe asthma attack that resulted in cardiac arrest and led to an anoxic brain injury.
She was home for the weekend, and it was a Monday morning, early in the morning. So she was with me, thank God. She wasn't at school. If she'd been at school, she wouldn't be here right now because she lived alone. And we struggled to find her inhaler. I got her inhaler, got it to her mouth, and she couldn't even breathe. And Lily looked at me, and I could see that her lips were turning blue, and she said, "Mom." My life is flashing before my eyes. There aren't any words. It's the most helpless, horrific thing to go through. And you're kind of in shock, so you're numb.
I spent every night for 28 days in that hospital. And I would sit up and visit with the doctors at 4 and 5 in the morning. Every doctor in that hospital that I spoke with said Lily wasn't going to live, that she'd never wake up and never walk out those doors.
I always think I'm gonna win. So from day one, I started visualizing myself running up the Mount Pilchuck that I'd just done with my boys the summer previous. They were gonna declare me complete, which is not a good label to have on you. And the 11th day, I wiggled my right foot.
When she started to come out of her coma, music playing, and she couldn't talk because she had a trach in, but I was watching her mouth and was trying to figure out what she was saying. Well, she was actually singing, mouthing all the words to the song.
I knew that Lily was in there when I went down to say something to her, and I whispered in her ear, and she said something back to me, mouthing the words because she couldn't speak. And it was a little joke that she and I had.
It was more just a miracle that I had woken up. The doctors had told me that I would definitely have to relearn everything again in terms of motor skills, fine motor skills, and it would take a long time.
So our life changed completely. My whole world stopped because I became his full-time caretaker. He couldn't do anything on his own. It was just a very scary feeling. We didn't know what to expect. I mean, I never imagined something like this would happen to my husband.
I heard about pushing boundaries from a friend's mom, so then we decided to check it out. It was really a major blessing.
I like to go after things and be aggressive. I want to get better, and I want to get better faster, and I want to get better now.
Good. 3 more. Ready? Low. Good.
When you look at medical services for people that are coming out of acute rehab, there are very few. Most plans only give you a certain number of therapy visits per year, and they're focused on educating you, equipping you with equipment. They're not necessarily focused on dosing therapy to produce the best neuroplastic outcome. These gaps are filled by pushing boundaries. They've taken really 21st century technology and brought it to the community for all people with disabilities.
We do a lot of strengthening and exercise-based therapy. They just challenge you enough to where once you are able to achieve it, it's a really great feeling. The things that I have noticed that I've made big improvements on, my ability to stand up from sitting down, and also I've improved my gait quite a bit and my walking mechanics. I think that my hand function has improved. My left hand has improved quite a lot.
Pushing boundaries is it's life-changing for our family, for Lily.
Whatever I want to do, they push me hard to do it.
Nope, hold on, I can get it, hold on. I'm just pulling back a little bit.
A lot of my, the ability to move and flex is due to pushing boundaries. They're able to show me things that I didn't really expect that I would be able to do before. The first time I stood up was here at Pushing Boundaries.
I'm extremely proud that my dad has kept an amazing attitude throughout this entire thing.
Sweetheart, would you be a peach and grab Big Daddy like a Red Bull and vodka or a beer?
Todd, it's my stop.
What inspires me the most about my dad is his never say quit, never die attitude.
His goal is, after he's done with this, he wants to be able to run a marathon.
As I get older, I think about my child when I'm not here. To see the track she's on, there'll come a time that she's self-sufficient and be able to care for herself is very comforting.
Coming back from whatever you've been through, it can either beat you down or it can make you a lot stronger. And I think that in the end, if you want to fly, you really have to experience the struggle and work through it, because only you can do that.
There's so many things I want to do, whether I'm in the chair or not in the chair. Yet, the biggest thing is, it's a giant journey, and I don't want to miss anything on the journey. It's not about the destination. It's all about the journey of life.